Actions speak louder than words. People can tell you anything, but it's their actions that truly reveal their intentions. It's not our future that we decide, it's our habits. And these habits, in turn, shape our future. There's a difference between smart and wise. Smart people think before they speak, but wise people take it a step further. They think before they even think. It's like my father used to say, "Don't raise your voice, improve your argument." Silence and a smile are two incredibly powerful tools. A smile can often be the key to resolving many problems, while silence can help you avoid a great deal of trouble. The best thing you can ever do is believe in yourself. And remember, if you ever feel like someone is deliberately avoiding you, the best course of action is often to simply stop disturbing them. Some people carry their burdens so quietly and bravely that we don't even realize the extent of their suffering. It's a curious thing, isn't it? Even those who firmly believe that everything is predestined, that we have no power to change the course of events, still make sure to look both ways before crossing the street. It reminds us that even with beliefs, actions matter. Silence is often compared to a vast ocean, while speech is like a flowing river. And remember this, don't be afraid to start over. If you're starting again, you're not truly starting from scratch. You're starting from a place of experience. If you can master the small rules, you'll eventually be able to break the big ones. There's only one thing that can truly make a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. Remember, you are at your absolute strongest when you are calm. A person who possesses a wild spirit but a calm mind has the potential to achieve almost anything. And never forget that your children will follow your example far more readily than they will follow your advice. I've always been one to show how I truly care for someone. If that care ever stops, it's because I've come to realize that the person simply wasn't worth it. But remember, when something is gone, something better is always on its way. If you want to achieve true success, there's one rule you must never break. Never lie to yourself. A moment of patience in a moment of anger can save you 100 moments of regret. It's a harsh truth, but a beautiful face means very little when the heart is ugly. And always remember that a painful truth is infinitely better than a hidden lie. In matters of the heart, love all, trust few, and remember that everything is real, but not everyone is true. Money, that strange invention of humankind, is perhaps the most reliable tool we have for testing the true nature of people. I'm constantly striving to be better than I was yesterday, and always be kind to all creatures. This, in my view, is the truest form of religion. Fake friends are much like shadows. They're always there beside you when the sun is shining, but they vanish the moment darkness falls. Don't be a beggar of love. Be a donor of love. Remember that beautiful people are not always good, but good people are always beautiful. Spend your precious time with those who love you unconditionally, and don't waste it on those who only love you when the conditions are right for them. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time. Because when you give your time, you are giving a portion of your life that you can never get back. Small changes can make a big difference. Overthinking accomplishes nothing but the destruction of your happiness. If you want to be truly strong, learn to enjoy being alone. Remember that one fake friend can inflict far more damage than 5 enemies ever could. Never judge people based on their past. People learn, people change, and people move on. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. If you desire to give light to others, you must first glow yourself. Nothing in this world is permanent, not even our troubles. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Don't just believe and look. Believe in hard work. Before you say something to someone, always take a moment to consider how you would feel if someone said the very same thing to you. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance. It's the illusion of knowledge. Life is like an echo. What you send out comes back to you. What you sow, you reap. What you give, you get. What you see in others exists in you. What I've learned from life is to make the most of what you have. Nothing is better than reading and constantly expanding your knowledge. Hope is the one thing that is truly stronger than fear. By changing your thinking, you can change everything. A wise man never believes he knows everything. Only fools have that kind of certainty. A negative mind will never lead you to a positive life. Honesty is the very first chapter in the Book of Wisdom. Anyone can say that they care, but pay close attention to their actions, not their words. I belong to no specific religion. My religion is love. Every heart is my temple. Quiet people often possess the loudest minds, always do the right thing, simply because it is the right thing to do. It's often those who boast the loudest about their IQ who are, in reality, the biggest losers. Although I may not be able to move and have to communicate through a computer, in my mind, I am free. Never stop trying, never stop believing, and never give up. Your day will come. Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside us while we live. Love is meaningless without action. Trust is meaningless without proof, and sorry is meaningless without change. If you lose a friend because you were honest, then that person was never a true friend to begin with. Beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negativity. Life becomes so much simpler when you stop constantly explaining yourself to people and simply do what works for you. Spending time with children is far more important than spending money on them. A good relationship and friendship are built on trust. No secrets, no lies. The best apology is changed behavior. Every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath, smile, and start again. My life isn't perfect, but I am thankful for everything that I have. The sun itself is alone, yet it continues to shine. Believing in others is easy, but believing in yourself, that's the real challenge. Never forget the 3 types of people you'll encounter in life. Those who helped you during your difficult times, those who left you during your difficult times, and those who actually put you in those difficult times. An intelligent person keeps 3 things private at all costs: their financial details, their personal goals, and their struggles and failures. Remember, 80% of success is simply showing up. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. If you want something done right, do it yourself. And always remember the old saying, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies even closer. That's one small step for a man, a giant leap for mankind.